Hello, this is Michael with Western Reserve Independent Living Center coming to you with our latest newsletter. WRILC's Independent Living Newsletter, Issue 23-11, November 2023. Western Reserve Independent Living Center, Opening Doors to Independence. In this issue, Section 1, November is Diabetes Awareness Month. Section 2, News at a Glance. Section 3, Diabetes Myths and Facts. Section 4, Monthly Book Recommendation, Tech Corner, Recipe, Slow Cooker Pork Chops. Section 5, Transportation News. Section 6, WRILC News and Events. Section 7, Calendar Items for November. November is Diabetes Awareness Month. Courtesy https://www.niddk.nih.gov. November is National Diabetes Month, a time when communities across the country seek to bring attention to diabetes. This year's focus is on taking action to prevent diabetes health problems. Diabetes is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. It affects about 37 million Americans, including adults and youth. Diabetes can damage the eyes, kidneys, nerves, and heart, and it is linked to some types of cancers. But there's also good news. Taking charge of your health may help you prevent diabetes health problems. Tips to get started. Manage your blood glucose, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. Research shows that managing your diabetes as soon as possible after diagnosis may help prevent diabetes health problems. You can start by managing your diabetes ABCs. A is for A1C test that care professionals use to measure your average blood glucose levels. Some people with diabetes also use devices to track their blood glucose throughout the day and night. B is for blood pressure. C is for cholesterol. Ask your healthcare team what your ABC goals should be. Take small steps toward healthy habits. Lifestyle habits such as planning healthy meals, being physically active, getting enough sleep, and not smoking may help you manage your diabetes ABCs. You don't have to do it all at once. Start slow and build healthier habits from there. Take your medicines on time. Remember to take your medicines even if you feel healthy. Talk with your doctor or pharmacist if you have trouble taking your medicines on time or at the correct dose. Reach or maintain a healthy weight. If you are overweight or obese, ask your primary care provider if healthy eating, physical activity, or other weight loss treatment may help you manage your weight. Take care of your mental health. Managing diabetes can be hard. If you feel down, sad, or overwhelmed, learn about healthy ways to cope with stress. Consider talking to a mental health counselor or joining a support group. Work with your healthcare team. Managing diabetes takes a team. Your healthcare team may include a primary care provider, diabetes specialist, registered dietitian, or certified diabetes educator. Ask your primary care provider if you should talk with other healthcare professionals about your diabetes. Section 2, News at a Glance. Join us for Bingo, November 28th. Have fun, win prizes. Our Healthy Community Living Workshop working well with a disability. Call for details. Our offices are now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Appointments available and walk-ins welcome. Come visit us today. 330-372-3325. Section 3. Diabetes Myths and Facts. Common Myths. Education is a critical part of both diabetes prevention and treatment, as there are many misconceptions about the disease. Below, the American Diabetes Association dispels some common myths to help you and your loved ones stay knowledgeable about diabetes. Myth: diabetes is not that serious of a disease. Fact: diabetes causes more deaths each year than breast cancer and AIDS combined. Having diabetes nearly doubles your chance of having a heart attack. The good news is that proper diabetes control can reduce your risk for diabetes complications. Myth: eating too much sugar causes diabetes. Fact: the answer is not so simple. Type 1 diabetes is caused by genetics and unknown factors that trigger the onset of the disease. Type 2 diabetes is caused by genetics and lifestyle factors. Being overweight does increase your risk for developing type 2 diabetes, and a diet high in calories from any source contributes to weight gain. Research has shown that drinking sugary drinks is linked to type 2 diabetes. The American Diabetes Association recommends avoiding sugar-sweetened beverages to help prevent diabetes. These include regular sodas, fruit punch, fruit drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, sweet tea, and other drinks. These drinks raise blood glucose and can add several hundred calories to your diet in just one serving. Myth: if you are overweight or obese, you eventually will develop type 2 diabetes. Fact: being overweight is a risk factor for developing this disease, but other factors such as family history, ethnicity, and age all play a role. Unfortunately, too many people disregard the other risk factors and mistakenly believe that weight is the only risk factor. Most overweight people never develop type 2 diabetes, and many people with type 2 diabetes are within their normal weight or only moderately overweight. Myth: you can catch diabetes from someone else. Fact: although we don't know exactly why some people develop diabetes, we know diabetes is not contagious. It can't be contracted like a cold or flu. There seems to be some genetic link in diabetes, particularly with type 2 diabetes. Lifestyle factors also play a part. Myth: people with diabetes should eat special diabetic foods. Fact: Myth: people with diabetes can't eat sweets or chocolate. Fact: if eaten as part of a healthy meal plan or combined with exercise, sweets and desserts can be eaten by people with diabetes. They are no more off limits to people with diabetes than they are to people without diabetes. The key to sweets is to eat a small portion and save them for special occasions in order to focus on healthier foods. Myth: if you have type 2 diabetes and your doctor says you need to start using insulin, it means you're failing to take care of your diabetes properly. Fact: for most people, type 2 diabetes is a progressive disease. When first diagnosed, many people can keep their blood glucose at a healthy level with oral medications. But over time, the body gradually produces less and less of its own insulin, and oral medications eventually may not be enough to keep blood glucose levels normal. Using insulin to get blood glucose levels to a healthy level is a good thing, not a bad one. Section 4. Monthly Book Recommendation, Tech Corner, and Recipe. Book of the Month Recommendation: The Country of the Blind, a memoir at the end of sight, hardback, by Andrew Leland. Recommended by Michael Moore, WRILC Braille instructor. About the Country of the Blind: a witty, winning, and revelatory personal narrative of the author's transition from sightedness to blindness, and his quest to learn about blindness as a rich culture all its own. The Country of the Blind is about seeing, but also about marriage and family, and the moral and emotional challenge of accommodating the parts of ourselves that scare us. A warm, profound, and unforgettable meditation on how we adjust to new ways of being in the world. Rachel Aviv, author of Strangers to Ourselves. If you would like information on how to obtain alternate formats of this book, call us at 330-372-3325 or email cindy@wrilc.org. Tech Corner. Smart MDI CGM plus Smart Insulin Pen System. For people who manage their diabetes with insulin injections, Smart MDI helps relieve the physical and mental effort required by using an ecosystem of smart-enabled technology devices to help make your life a bit easier. Smart MDI includes a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, an injection port, and Smart Pen products. If you aren't ready for or interested in a pump, Smart MDI offers some of the advantages of insulin pumps while still offering the freedom of daily injections. The Smart MDI family works together to help you stay ahead of your diabetes. For more information, visit https://www.jdrf.org/2021/04/smart-pen-smart-cap-bridge-for-MDI/. Recipe: slow cooker pork chops. Everyone will enjoy these diabetic-friendly pork tender slow cooker pork chops with a creamy, light gravy. Serve with a green vegetable, mashed potatoes, and coleslaw or a salad. These are the best slow cooker pork chops. Ingredients: 1/2 cup all-purpose flour, divided. 1/2 teaspoon ground mustard. 1/2 teaspoon garlic pepper blend. 1/4 teaspoon seasoned salt. 4 boneless pork loin chops, 4 ounces each. 2 tablespoons canola oil. 1 can, 14 1/2 ounces chicken broth. Instructions. 1. In a shallow bowl, combine 1/4 cup flour, mustard, garlic pepper, and seasoned salt. Add pork chops one at a time and dredge to coat. In a large skillet, brown chops in oil on both sides. 2. Transfer to a 5-quart slow cooker. Pour broth over chops. Cook covered on low for 2 to 3 hours, or until meat is tender. 3. Remove pork to a serving plate and keep warm. Whisk remaining flour into cooking juices until smooth. Cook covered on high until gravy is thickened. Crock-pot slow cooker pork chop tips. How do you keep pork chops from drying out? Dredging the pork in flour and seasonings help retain the juices. The addition of broth adds extra moisture, while the low and slow cooking prevents these pork chops from drying out. We recommend cooking pork at 145 degrees to retain moisture. Can you freeze slow cooker pork chops? Yes, you can freeze slow cooker pork chops. Wrap leftover chops in heavy-duty foil and place in an airtight freezer container for up to 4 months. To use, thaw in the fridge, remove the foil, and reheat in the microwave. Nutrition facts. 1 pork chop, 279 calories, 14 g fat, 3 g saturated fat, 57 mg cholesterol, 606 mg sodium, 12 g carbohydrate, 1 g sugars, 0 fiber, 24 g protein. Diabetic exchanges: 3 lean meat, 1 1/2 fat, 1 starch. Did you know? World Kindness Day. The first ever World Kindness Day took place on November 13, 1998. It was introduced by the World Kindness Movement, a group of kindness charities from around the world. World Kindness Day promotes random acts of kindness. One easy way to celebrate World Kindness Day is to carry out one random act of kindness. Examples of these include giving someone a compliment, cooking someone a meal, washing someone's car, and even being kind to yourself. Being kind can make you feel better. If you've ever been kind to someone, you'll feel good, don't you? This is because when you take part in an act of kindness, your brain produces endorphins, which make you feel happy. Section 5. Transportation News. Trumbull County Transportation. Trumbull County Commissioners are working to find transportation alternatives after all Western Reserve Transit Authority WRTA routes, except one, were discontinued. Bus routes were available for almost 3 years after the Ohio Department of Transportation granted WRTA funding for the routes in 2020. However, that funding expired in September. A new contract to keep all the WRTA routes would have cost the county $7 million. 21 News spoke with all three commissioners who said there are options for grants to help in the short term, but they want to make sure people get to where they need to go long term without breaking the bank. We believe we need to provide transportation to get people to work, get people to do their daily routines, but we don't want to do it on the backs of all the citizens of Trumbull County who don't need the transportation, Trumbull County Commissioner Denny Malloy said. We're working towards finding a good solution that's going to work for everyone at minimal cost. The only route that is still in service is the 28 Warren Express, which connects Warren and Youngstown. The route will continue as normal. A meeting is scheduled for November 1st at noon for those who use the service to find out how they want to move forward. Contact your Trumbull County Commissioners and make your voice heard. Now is the time to make your voice heard. Please share any feedback, questions, or concerns with WRILC's Transportation Advocate Carl Clemens at 330-372-3325, extension 108. CARTS News, Columbiana County. Persons desiring to ride CARTS must call 330-424-4015 at least 24 hours in advance. Our demand is heavy, so please plan your trips in advance. Service is available Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. ACTS News, Ashtabula County. ACTS offers lift-equipped service on the bus routes and on the dial-a-ride service. Alternative passenger guides are available upon request. For TTY/TDD users wishing to use the Ohio Relay service, call 1-800-750-0750. Call for information. Section 6. WRILC News and Events. Consumer Corner. Let's help this section grow. Do you have something you would like to share in our newsletter? Jokes, poems, comments, questions, events, shout-outs to our WRILC staff or agency? How about a classified section for a piece of assistive equipment you want to donate or sell? Let us know by email cindy@rilc.org or phone 330-372-3325. Classified ads. Able Life Space Saver Rollator, lightweight folding mobility rolling walker for seniors and adults, 6-inch wheels, locking brakes, and padded seat with backrest. Cobalt blue. Opened, new box, $75. Contact 330-553-0039. Put your ad here. Are you looking for a used piece of equipment? Do you have gently used AT items for sale, or you want to donate your old assistive equipment to someone? List anything from bathroom aids to vehicles and accessories for free in our classifieds. Note, an email address or phone number is required in order to post a classified ad. Call 330-372-3325 or email cindy@rilc.org for details. The Warren Family Mission Annual Thanksgiving Community Dinner will be held November 22nd, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at 155 Todd Avenue, Northwest, Warren, Ohio 44485. To-go meals will be served from 12 to 2 at the Red Trailer. For more information, volunteer ideas, and donations, call 330-394-5437. In search of a free community dinner in your community? We offer information and referral services, and we can help. 330-372-3325. Special one-time class, November 18th at 1 p.m. End-of-year health insurance must-knows. Everything to know about your health insurance and what you should ask before the new year starts. Open enrollment information, insurance enrollment, who covers what, and how it all works. This will be recorded and sent out to all who register after the class ends. Registration is required. This will be held virtually. If you have a question or need to RSVP to any of our events, or want to learn more about the disability information and resources WRILC offers, call the WRILC office at 330-372-3325 or visit our website www.wrilc.org to find staff members' emails if you wish to reach them that way, or you can use info@wrilc.org. Section 7. Calendar items for November. November is National Diabetes Awareness Month and National Caregiver Month. World Kindness Day is November 13th. November 1st, National Stress Awareness Day. November 3rd, Healthy Community Living Workshop, The Great Balancing Act, 1 p.m. November 6th, Healthy Community Living Workshop, Stress and Working, 1 p.m. November 8th, Disability Education and Etiquette Workshop, Mobility Disabilities, 12 p.m. November 10th, Veterans Day observed, office closed. November 11th, Happy Veterans Day. November 13th, World Kindness Day. November 13th, Parent Advocacy Support Group, 11 a.m. November 14th, Trauma-Informed Care Support, 1 p.m. November 15th, Stress and Anxiety Peer Support. November 15th, Stress and Anxiety Peer Support Group, 11 a.m. November 17th, Healthy Community Living Workshop, The Power of Advocacy, 1 p.m. November 18th, Health Insurance Education Class, 1 p.m. on Zoom. Call for details. November 22nd, Thanksgiving Break. November 23rd, Happy Thanksgiving, office closed. November 24th, Black Friday, office closed. November 28th, Game Day, Bingo, 12 to 1:30 p.m. Meeting information. Virtual meeting information for all virtual events on Zoom. https://us02web.zoom.us/j/931-342-9948. Phone 646-558-8656. Meeting ID 931-342-9948. All hybrid and in-person events will be held at Western Reserve Independent Living Center, 4076 Youngstown Road, Southeast, Suite 203, Warren, Ohio 44484. To join workshops or peer support groups, see newsletter, Facebook, or call in to the office for information to join. 330-372-3325. Thank you for taking the time out for our newsletter. Western Reserve ILC is a local 501c3 nonprofit agency servicing the needs of persons with disabilities in Ashtabula, Columbiana, Mahoning, and Trumbull counties. We are a community-based, non-residential agency whose core services are free. If you would like to receive a braille, email, or audio copy of this newsletter each month, please contact us to find out more about becoming a WRILC consumer. You can contact us at 330-372-3325.